Today, I am blessed to have a young man. His name is Ace Anderson, young, powerful brother that I have had the pleasure to share the stage with. Powerful powerhouse. We also were company members together at the Tony Award-winning Dallas Theater Center. We were Briarly acting company members. Uh, but also, I got to tell you, this brother is a director, film director. He is a writer. He is a photographer, videographer. He is a spoken word artist. He is a model. He is a graphic designer. He is the CEO of his own company called Stripe Heart. I'm telling you, y'all, this young brother is ferocious. So if you ever get the opportunity, just look up Ace. Ace, is it Ace at Stripe Heart?
Are you talking about? Oh, you can Google me. If you just Google Ace Anderson or Google Ace Shot That, you can find.
Google the brother, and everything I said will be validated. This brother is gifted. So I'm blessed to have him here as on Social D Theater, and we're just gonna read a scene. Actually, we're gonna read two scenes, right?
Yeah.
Two scenes. One, the first one we're gonna do is from Jitney. It's Booster and Becker. So here it is, Social D Theater, and I am proud, blessed, and honored to be reading this scene with the man himself, Ace Anderson. And by the way, he's in Dallas, Texas. I'm in California. That's how we do it. You have anything you want to say, Ace, before we start?
Oh man, let's just get into it.
Let's do it. Here we go.
How you doing, Pop?
Fine, fine. How you doing? You look good.
Feel pretty good. Lucille told me you'd be down here.
So you doing all right, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. I've been looking around. I don't know what to think. People going everywhere, all up and down, dogs, cats, airplanes. It's gonna take me a little while to get used to things.
So what you gonna do with the rest of your life now that you done ruined it?
Hey, Pop, I just stopped by to say hi, man. See how you doing.
Can't get no job. Who's gonna hire you? You got a mark on you a foot wide. They can see you coming. You just took your life and threw it away like it wasn't worth nothing.
I don't want all this. I don't want to hear about my life being ruined. I just stopped by to say hi. I don't want this. I done paid my debt.
You don't even know where your debt begins.
I know where it ended. It ended after I did them 20 years. I don't owe nobody nothing. They tried to give me that parole 5 years ago, and I turned it down because I didn't want to owe nobody nothing. I didn't want nobody looking after me, telling me what to do, asking me questions about my life. I walked in here to say hi, and you telling me my life is ruined. How I'm going to get a job. I don't want that, Pop. I'm a grown man. I'm 39 years old. I'm young. I'm healthy. I ain't got no complaints. And I don't carry no grudges. Whatever was between us them 20 years, I put aside. I don't hold no grudge.
Who the hell care what you hold? I'm the one gotta walk around here with people pointing at me, talking about me behind my back. There go his father, that's him. People trying to sneak a look at me out the corner of their eye. See if they can see something wrong with me. If they can see what kind of man would raise a boy to do something like that. You done marked me and you walk in here talking about you don't hold no grudge.
I'm just saying I don't have no hard feelings that you ain't come to see me, Pop. All right? I've been thinking about my life and all the things you did for me. All the things you gave me, all the things you taught me, all the things.
Everything I give you, you threw away. You ain't got nothing now. You got less than the day you was born. Then you had some dignity, some innocence. You ain't got nothing now. You took and threw it away, all away. You're 39 years old and you ain't got nothing.
Nah, Pop, you wrong. See, I may have lost some things. I may have missed some things, but that don't mean I ain't got nothing.
You ain't got nothing, boy.
Well, since we talking about what we got, what you got, Pop? You the boss of a Jitney station.
I am the boss of a Jitney station. I'm a deacon down at the church. Got me a little house. It ain't much, but it's mine. I worked 27 years at the mill. Got me a pension. I got a wife. I got respect. I can walk anywhere and hold my head up high. What I ain't got is a son that did me honor. The Bible say, honor thy father and thy mother. I ain't got that. I ain't got a son I can be proud of. That's what I ain't got. A son to come up behind me, living a good, honest, decent life. I got a son who people point to and say, that's Becker's boy. That's the one that killed that gal. That's the one they gave the electric chair to. That's Becker's boy.
I didn't want, I did what I had to do and I paid for it.
What you had to do? What you had to do? What law is there say you have to kill somebody if they tell a lie on you? Where does it say that? If somebody tell a lie on you, you have to kill them? Who taught you that? It was a lie. The gal told a lie. If it was the truth, go ahead, kill yourself. Go on, throw your life away. But it was a lie. We could have fought the lie together. I had already lined up a lawyer. Together, we could have fought the lie.
A lawyer wasn't gonna make no difference. I wasn't going to no penitentiary for nothing. I wasn't gonna live no lie.
I taught you that two wrongs don't make a right.
Sometimes they do. Sometimes you got to add it up that way. Otherwise, it's just one wrong after another and you never get to what's right. I wasn't gonna hang no sign on my neck, say rapist.
You gonna hang one that says murderer? That's better.
It's honest.
That gal lying on you didn't make you wrong in the world. A lie don't make you wrong in the world.
Well, it don't make you right either. Right is right, and right don't wrong nobody. You taught me that.
Oh, I taught you to respect life. I taught you that all life is precious.
Yeah, Pop, you taught me a lot of things. And a lot of things I had to learn on my own. Like that time Mr. Rand came to the house to collect the rent when you was 2 months behind. And I don't remember what year it was. I know it was winter. Yeah, Grandma Ada had just died and you got behind on the rent because you had to help pay for her funeral. Now, I don't know if you knew it, Pop, but you was a big man. Everywhere you went, people treated you like a big man. Used to take me to the barbershop with you. You'd walk in there, fill up the whole place. Everybody would stop cussing because Jim Becker had walked in. I just look at you, look and wonder how you could get that big. I wanted to be big like that. I would go to school and try to make myself feel big, but I never could. And I told myself, that's okay. Because when I get grown, I'm going to be big like that. Walk into a barbershop, everybody stop and look at me. That day Mr. Rand came to the house, it was snowing. Yeah, you came out on the porch and he started shouting and cussing and threatening to put us out on the street where we belong. I was waiting for you to tell him to shut up, to get off your porch. Well, you just looked at him and promised you would have the rent by the next month. Mama came out to the door. Mr. Rand just kept shouting and cussing. I looked at Mama. She was trying to get me to go in the house. And I looked at you, and you had got smaller. The longer he shouted, the smaller you got. When we went back to the barbershop, you ain't seem so big no more. And you was the same size as everybody else. You was just another man in the barbershop. That's when I told myself, if I ever got that big, I wouldn't let nothing make me small. And then when I met Susan McKnight and found out her daddy was the vice president of golf, that's when I got big. That made me a big man. I felt like I was somebody. I felt like I could walk into the barbershop, fill up the room the way you did. And when she told that lie on me, that's when I woke up. That's when I realized, see, I wasn't big from the inside. I wasn't big on my own. When she told that lie on me, it made me small. I wanted to do something that would say I wasn't just another nigga. That I was Clarence Becker. I wanted to make them remember my name. And I thought about you standing there and getting all small and Mr. Rand shouting and Susan McKnight shouting out that lie. And I realized this was my chance to make the Beckers big again. My chance to show what I had learned on my own. I thought you'd understand. I thought you'd be proud of me.
Proud of you for killing somebody?
No, Pop. For being a warrior. For dealing with the world in ways you didn't or couldn't or wouldn't.
Boy, you trying to say I had something to do with you pulling that trigger? You trying to say that it's all my fault because I didn't knock Mr. Rand on his ass so I could keep a roof over your head so you wouldn't have to sleep in the street in the cold and in the snow?
No, Pop, I did it.
Oh, you gonna knock Mr. Rand on his ass for me by killing that gal?
No, Pop, it was for me. I did it for myself. But it didn't add up the way I thought it would. I was wrong. I could see that now.
You could have been something. You had every advantage. I tried to fix it so you didn't have to follow up behind me, so you could go on and go further, so you could have a better life. I did without so you could have.
Hey, Pop, you took your role. You made your choices. You done what was right for you. I made my choice. I took my road. I did what was right for me. I paid the consequences. Now that's over and done. Now let's just say I stopped by to say hi and leave it at that.
You want to know why I never came to see you?
No, Pop, I don't want to know. That's your business.
I kept seeing your face at your mother's funeral. How you stood there and never shed a tear. Stood there with a scowl on your face. And now you want to come in here and ridicule me because I did knock Mr. Rand on his ass. You want to know why? I'll tell you why. Because I had your black ass crying to be fed, crying to have a roof over your head, to have clothes to wear to school and lunch money to put in your pocket. That's why. Because I had a family. I had responsibility. If I'd have knocked him on his ass, you would have went hungry. You wouldn't have had clothes on your back or a roof over your head. I done what I had to do. I swallowed my pride and let them mess over me all the time saying, you bastards got it coming. Look out. Becker's boy is coming to straighten this shit out. You're not gonna fuck over him. He gonna grow big and strong. Watch out for Becker's boy. Becker's taking this ass whipping so his son can stride through this shit like Daniel in the lion's den. Watch out for Becker's boy. And what I get, huh? You tell me. What I get? What I get? Tell me what I get, huh? What I get?
Pop.
Get away from me. What I get, huh? What I get? Tell me. I get a murderer, that's what. A murderer.
Pop, look.
And the way your mother loved you, you killed her. You know that? You a double murderer.
I ain't kill her, Pop. You know that.
Or what you call it? That woman took sick the day the judge sentenced you. And she ain't never walked or said another word or ate another thing for 23 days. She just laid up in that room until she died. Now you tell me that ain't killing her. Tell me that ain't killing her.
Every day mama came into that courtroom by herself. Where was you? Anybody could see how it was wearing down on her. Where was you when she needed somebody to hold her hand? When she needed a shoulder to cry on, somebody to talk to? Where was you? Not for me, but for her. The woman you loved. When she fainted in that courtroom, I tried to get to her, but I had 6 deputies holding me back. What was holding you? Where was you them 23 days when she was dying, huh?
I was trying to keep her alive, trying to get her to eat something, trying to get her to be healthy, trying to get her...
What about eating pop? That's not what she needed, a bowl of soup. She needed to know that you were there for her, that you would be there for her when she got up, and she could count on you to support her, but you turned your back, clinging to your rules.
You say nothing to me about turning my back.
What you call it?
Was there. I was holding her hand when she died. Where was you? Locked up in a cage like some animal. That's what killed her. To hear the judge say that the life she brought into the world was unfit to live, that you be remanded to the custody of the Commissioner of Correction at Western State Penitentiary and there to be executed in the electric chair. This order to be carried out 30 days from today. Ain't that what the judge said? Ain't that what she heard? This order to be carried out 30 days from today. That's what killed her. She didn't want to live them 30 days. She didn't want to be alive to hear on the 11 o'clock news that they had killed you. So don't you say nothing to me about turning my back when I nursed that woman, talked to her, held her hand, prayed over her, and the last words to come out of her mouth, was your name. I was there. Where were you, Mr. Murderer, Mr. Unfit to live amongst society? Where were you when your mama was dying and calling your name? You are my son. I helped to bring you into this world. But from this moment on, I'm calling the deal off. You ain't nothing to me, boy. You just another nigger on the street.